Welcome to Buildawebs, and in today's video I'll be showing you how you can set up a variable product in Woocommerce, just like this one here, where you can choose from a colour, say for example blue, or green, or grey. I'll also show you how you can set up where you just click on the colour, but like you see on quite a few websites, and change the colour and price information, depending on which one you click on. I'll also show you how you can set up shipping for the different products, and how you can set up payments. You can start taking credit cards. Let's get into it. So to set up a variable product, the first thing you want to do is make sure you're in WordPress and make sure you have WooCommerce installed. When you have WooCommerce installed, you can basically go to this product section and you can click on attributes. And we're going to create an attribute of color. That's all you need to do, and then click on add attribute. The next thing to do is click on the attribute you've created, and we're going to basically add some colours in. So we're going to create some chairs of different colours. So I'm going to create blue, green, and grey. As you can see, they appear on the right hand side, and when we go back to the attributes, you'll see that they're all displayed there. The next thing you want to do is head into the product section again, so WooCommerce products, and click on add new. You can also do that by going to the top and then choosing product. So let's give the product a name, so we're going to say velvet chair, and the next thing to do is give the product a really good description with as many keywords and as much detail about what it's about. So I'm just going to copy this dummy text just for the example, but make sure to put as much information about the product as possible. The next thing you want to do is add a product category. So I've already created one, chairs, here, but if you wanted to create one, you just click on add new category, and you could type, for example, chairs, click on add new category, and it appears. But we're not going to do that in the example. Then you've got product tags, which help the search engines find this product. So for example, you could put blue chair and then separate it with a comma, and you could put green chair and you could put grey chair. Add those in, and as you can see, they all appear under there. If you've already created some, you can do it in there, but you can also create categories and tags over in that section over there. We'll set a product image, so you just click on set product image, choose an image. If you want to upload one, go and upload files, choose the file and upload it. So we'll just go with this one here. You can also add a product gallery if you want, but I'm not going to do that in this example. The next thing you do is add a short description. So the next thing you want to do is head to product data and then choose variable products, because we're creating a variable product. So what we want to do is we want to add the attribute in that we created earlier. So you can do that by just choosing on this value here and then clicking add. And then you basically choose the different values that you created. So we've got blue chair, green chair, and grey chair. And make sure that you tick this, because you'll see why later on, because we're going to create different variations of this. So click save attributes, and then when we go to the variations option underneath where it says here add variation, make sure to click this, create variations from all attributes, and click on go. Just choose OK up here, choose OK, and then as it says there, the free variations do not have prices. So basically, you won't be able to sell them on the start. So a quick way to do that is by going to this add variation again and choosing set regular prices. So click on there. And then if you click on go, you can choose a price. So let's say the chairs go for $70. We'll choose OK. And then when you open these up, you can see that the regular price is there. instead of going into each one and setting them up, you can quickly do it by doing that. If, for example, you wanted to set a sales price, you can also do that by choosing set sales price, and it follows the same thing where you'll enter a number and it'll update them. And there's all sorts of different options, which I'll show a few more in this video, but just feel free to check them out. So one thing that you can do for each variation, whether it's a blue, green, or grey chair, you can choose the actual colour. So you can do that by going into the section, and then you can upload the image. So we've already uploaded them, but if you wanted to, you can just click on upload files. So I'm going to choose the blue chair, and I'll just close this down, and then on the green one, open that one up, choose the green chair, and we'll close that, and let's open the grey one and add that. So they've all got the relevant colours behind them. Just close that one down, and then let's save the changes. Again, where this is this variation, if, for example, you had different lengths and widths and things, you can do that on scale. So we'll do that on mass now. So let's put length in. So if we click on go, it'll help update all of them. So we'll say it's got a length of 74. And then we'll say, let's do width. It's got a width of 73. So just type 73 in here, choose OK. And again, we'll do height. So it saves going into each one, updating them all. So you can just do them on mass. So we'll do the height, 83 centimeters. And then we will go in and we'll do the weight, which is 20 kilograms. So then if, for example, we're going to this green one, we just click the downwards arrow, you can see that it's got the weight and all the different dimensions. But of course, you can change all these on an individual basis. So we've done them on mass, but let's say this one's actually 75, and for whatever reason, it weighs a little bit more, and you could change the dimensions. And then you can just do that on an individual basis. So we'll just click Save Changes there. And that's the main options covered. As you could see, you can go in, you can do them on an individual basis, or you can change them en masse with all sorts of different options. Again, I won't go into all the different options, but feel free to have a play about. If for whatever reason you want to delete the variations, you just click delete all variations. It works the same way by pressing go. So now we've done all this, let's publish the product. So you can publish the product immediately by just clicking publish, or for example, you can click on edit and you can choose when you want to publish it, choose your date and time, click OK. We're just going to publish it immediately, so click on publish and then click view product. So there's the chair. And as you can see, it ranges between $70 and $75 because we set the green one. So if we choose blue, you can see the blue chair, $70. And you can see the information that we set up, all the things. You can see the different colours and different dimensions that come in. But if we change it to green, the colour changes, as you can see. Grey goes grey. If we look on the green one and we scroll down, we can see the weight's 21 kilograms because we changed that one because the weight was more. And as you can see, the price is a lot higher at $75. So if you wanted to make this a bit more pretty and you wanted to change these from being a drop down to being a colour on the screen, you can do that by going and installing a plugin, which I'll show you now. So if we go back into WordPress, and we go to plugins, we click on add new, and we search for variation swatches. And if we install this one here, and we choose Activate, we can then go back into products, into the attributes, and click on Edit on Colour here. And see where type is here, you can choose colour. If, for example, you wanted it to be an image or a button, you can also do it differently, but I'm going to choose colour for this example. And if we go back to the attributes, so then if we click on colour, we can go in and we can assign a colour to each of the different colours of chairs. So I've just got them stored in here, so I'll do the blue first. Choose Edit, and then click up Select Colour, and just put this in here. Choose Update, go back to the colour attributes, click on here, edit the green. Again, I'm just going to copy it here. Select the colour, paste that in. Obviously, you can choose the colours just from the drop downs. I'll do the final one. Go back to the colours, and let's do the grey. Choose Update, and that's all the different colours updated. So then I'll basically showcase you it now. Just head over to the store, refresh, and let's find the product. There it is. And as you can see, when you click green, it'll show you the green chair, blue, and grey. It just looks a bit nicer on the screen, so I feel like that's a good addition. I'll now show you how to set up shipping on your store. So what you want to do is just head back into WordPress, and what we're going to do is go to where Woocommerce is, and then choose Settings, and then click on the Shipping tab, and we're going to set up a zone. So we're going to say we only ship in the USA, for example. So click on Add Shipping Zone, and then what you want to do is give it a name. So we'll just go USA. And in here, you want to type where you want to ship to. So I'm just going to say the United States. You can also limit to specific zip codes or postal codes. You can do that by just clicking on here and typing them in. But I'm not going to do that in this tutorial. The next thing you want to do is click Add Shipping Method. And we're just going to have it as flat rate for this example. So one thing that you can do is when you choose Edit, you can choose what you want it to be called. So you can give it a name, choose whether it's taxable, non-taxable. And you can say, for example, you could say that shipping on the furniture is $50. Or you can use these formulas. So you could say, for example, it's $10 plus a fee percentage, so 10% of the overall product fee. Or you could, for example, you could just say it's 10% of how much the product costs, that's how much shipping will be. So we'll use that example, and you just click Save Changes. If, for example, you just completely wanted to offer free shipping for whatever reason, you can choose it in there and choose free shipping. And you can also choose local pickup, so somebody comes and picks it from the store. So that's that set up. So let's view it and let's try it out. So let's head back over to the store. And let's say, for example, we're buying the grey chair. We'll add it to the cart. View the cart. And let's just remove this one from before. And let's proceed to the checkout. So I bought a product previously, so that's why that information is filled out. Just fill the information out. And then, as you can see here, the product is $70, and it's put 10% fee on that. So it turns out it's charging $7 for that. But obviously, you can change it to whatever you want by going back into the shipping zone and going into the shipping method and changing the flat rate fee. But say, for example, somebody decided they wanted to get it from the UK, it'll say there's no shipping zones available, but then if they go back to the United States, it works fine there. Next, I'll show you how you can set up payment methods. You can take credit card payments on the website using a plugin called Woocommerce Payments. Let's look at how you can set the payments up. So the first thing you'll want to do is go into your WordPress backend. Make sure you have WooCommerce installed. You can do that by going to plugins and adding it in there. And then next go into WooCommerce and then go to settings. And then go to the payments tab. And what you want to do against WooCommerce Payments, you want to click install. The next thing we're going to do is click finish setup. We're basically going to create an account, going to create a Stripe account, and then we're just going to finalize it. So it takes all these payments, so you can see they're the main sort of payment providers. So what we're going to do is click finish setup. And then you land on this page, and we're going to put our email address in that we want to sign up on. So I'm just going to use that, and then click continue. Choose a username, put a password in. Then create your account. You could also have done that with Google or Apple, so on. And then it basically authorizes the connection. And then you land on this page here where you're going to put your mobile phone number and your email address and click continue. And you're basically going to verify the account. You get a text, put the number in, and then we start with the rest of the setup. So then I'll put the code in. And then it's verified. Choose which country you're from. Choose the type of business. You can choose individual, sole trader, company, and then you can select which type of company you are, or you could choose non-profit. I'm just going to choose individual sole trader, and then click continue. And then fill out your information, and then click continue, and then choose the industry. So I'm going to go clothing accessories, choose continue. Choose the currency you want to operate in. I'm going to choose pound, but you can choose whichever you want from there. And then it's a case of putting your bank account information in, clicking save, and then you can review the information, and then it's all set up. And then you can review your information and then submit, and then the process is done. So now we're going back to WordPress. Yeah, there you can see it's all set up. So in order to try out putting orders in on the website with the product that you've created with the different shipping methods, we're going to put it in test mode. So all you do is you go in your WordPress backend, you go to Woocommerce and then settings, and then go to payments. Then on the Woocommerce Payments section, click Enable Test Mode, and then save your changes. So now we've got payment methods set up, we've got everything else set up. Let's go and buy a product and take it all the way through. So let's choose the product. Let's choose a colour. So we'll go for green. As you can see, it changes. Let's add it to the cart. Let's view the cart. Let's proceed to checkout. As you can see, it's applied the shipping rate, and we've got credit card and debit card enabled. So because we set up test payments, we can take this number, copy it, put it in here, put an expiry date, and then we can place the order. So as you can see there, it's being placed, the order's being received, it's being paid by credit card, debit card. We go back over to the store, we go to Woocommerce, we go orders, we can see an order's come in. Click on it. When the order's then sent out to the customer, we know it's been received. You can basically change the status from processing to completed, for example, and choose update. And that's the end of that process. I hope you found this video helpful. If you have, please give it a like. If you haven't already, please subscribe for many more videos. Please feel free to check out the links in the description, all the different information in there. I'm Jonathan from Buildawebs, and thank you for watching the video.